welcome back to another vlog. I think we're gonna do good old week in the life this week. I have so much going on. I'm doing some skincare right now. I don't think I'm gonna do, this is a tinted eye cream. It's really nice, just to like brighten up the under eyes. I don't think I'm gonna do any makeup and go run to RH Outlet. I forgot that there was one here, so I'm excited for that. We'll probably get breakfast while we're out and stuff. Is this like shrink? I feel like it's like lowering as I'm talking. New bag is coming today. I'm so excited. I ordered a new bag off The RealReal. I actually sold all of my bags to The RealReal. Like literally almost all of them. Held on to some, like my totes and stuff, I held on to most of them. I sold a bunch of random bags, my YSLs. Balenciaga's been gone, like all that is gone. And so I bought a bag to just have like a more mommy everyday bag, because right now I'm carrying this tiny Celine and I love it so much, but it just doesn't fit what I need it to fit. So I'll unbox it with you guys, or I'll show you it when it comes. I go on like waves, really being into bags or shoes or clothes. And right now it's bags. Like I can't stop watching, what is her name? What is her name? This girl on YouTube who does like luxury bag reviews. That's where it gets you, because you watch the videos and then you like think you need the bag. But this one will be very good, very practical, very classic. I'm excited. I'm gonna put this Moisture Rich Balm on by Oak Essentials. Really excited to say that Oak Essentials is sponsoring this video. And I've talked about them so many times. You guys know I'm a true ride or die fan of Oak Essentials. This is Jenni Kayne's skincare brand, for those of you that don't know. Everything they do, their furniture, their clothes, my brown bed is Jenni Kayne. All my sweaters I ever wear is Jenni Kayne. Oddly enough, they make amazing skincare too. So this is the Moisture Rich Balm. This is my #1 product by them. If I could just recommend and tell you to try one thing, it would be this. This is my second one, and a little goes a long way. So it does last a really long time. I just use it so much. For the daytime, I'll just take a tiny bit and just warm it up on my fingertips, and it just becomes this like glossy, almost oil-like consistency, but it's kind of more of a coconut oil in the pan. I just push it all into my skin. I need a little bit more. Be able to see how it just transforms dull, regular skin into like a glowy, I don't know, I use this on my no makeup days because it's so amazing. It looks like you just stepped out of a facial. You know when you have that really glowy skin that you're like, wait, how do I get this look always? I'm gonna use some of the Balancing Mist. I've talked about this before, like months ago. I remember being in my old bathroom. It's like the finest mist. #1 thing, I can't get out of the shower without putting lotion on my body. And so I was like, let me try a body oil. And I haven't been putting this on my eczema, but I've been putting it everywhere else just to prevent dryness and like the spread of my eczema. So I've been using the Oak Essentials Dew Body Oil. And this stuff is what this does for your face, does for your body. Honestly, just love the look of it on my skin, if that makes sense. Like if we are going somewhere, I had an event or like a party that we had to go to, and my arms and chest was out, and I just like put it all over my skin. I'm glowing like I just came home from a really nice vacation. That's what this stuff does. It doesn't make you feel too greasy either. I love feeling super moisturized and like oiled up and greased up, so it doesn't bother me, but I know that's not for everyone. So if you are not into body oils, this one doesn't make you feel greasy if you want to try it out. But yes, those are my holy grail, like my top 3 from Oak Essentials. Jessica S15 at Oak Essentials, and at Jenni Kayne as well, if you want to. I always get questions on that stuff as well, and we can be glowing all summer together. It's such a good product for summer, you guys, because after like being in the sun, you're gonna feel so dry, and then you can just lather the stuff on or put your SPF on and then just cake that on top of it. So anyways, I'm gonna get dressed and then we're gonna head out, but I hope that you guys enjoy this week in the life. Where could she be? Are you hiding from me? I love these 3 pieces for the back wall in my living room. but I don't know. I just like feel like it's gonna be such a hassle to get them to the house with all this glass and then to move them. But look how good. I also love this. This is like a tall version of mine. Sky needs one and that might be too big. Oh, my hair is cuckoo. I'm gonna take you with me today. I'm going car shopping. This is very long overdue. My car, oh my god, it's because I love my car so much. It hasn't been very urgent for me to like do this, but I need a new car really badly. This has had one too many issues, which is funny because I love it so much. I just can't. I can't keep putting up with the different issues that it's been having. So the most recent one was my fault. And I told you guys about that one. It was in the shop for so long. I just know that this car, once winter rolls around here, since we're in a colder climate, is not going to last because this is a Florida car. I got this when we lived in Florida. And I have this weird, this is probably not logical and probably not true, but I don't think Florida cars can survive the cold weather, like all the conditions, the salt, the rust, like all of that. I just feel like my car goes crazy when it gets cold, and so when we first moved here, whenever it was cold, all these lights were randomly popping on again, and I'm like, not again, like what is going on? Now it's really hot and my car is fine, so I'm like, I need to trade it in before something even crazier happens to it. I just need like a newer car. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. I like driving a nice car. I feel like it's hard to go back once you've driven one for so many years. And another reason that I was watching an old vlog last night, it was like 11 months old, I don't know, just like a home vlog, and I was talking about my car, and my car was in the shop, and I was like, oh my gosh, my car, it was even in the shop a year ago for something, and I was saying the same thing, like how much I love my car, but it was just annoying that it was in the shop. And I was like, but it's paid off, so I don't really care, blah, blah, blah. I was like, I haven't realized like how long I've been without a car payment, and that's another reason that I'm so proud of this car. This is my first like big girl car that I bought. Well, I've bought all my cars on my own, but this is my first car, like the nicest purchase that I've ever bought on my own. And the fact that it's been paid off makes it really hard to just like want to jump back into having a car payment, you know what I'm saying? So I've just been like hanging on for dear life with this guy, but I love her and I'm gonna miss her, but she's gotta go. She's just getting old. Yeah, so I'm gonna go to Range Rover today and just see what the trade-in value is there. Go a couple other places. I'm just taking my time to, but we're just gonna get looking and get excited about something new. I've never seen a car on the road where I'm like, oh my god, I love that car, I want that car. It's always been my car that I've loved, so it's gonna be hard for me too, because I'm gonna be comparing everything, the exterior, the interior, to like what I'm used to. I don't even know. I'm so horrible with cars, that's the other thing, and I'm just gonna pretend I really know what I'm talking about. Fake it till you make it. Brent's at work, like there's no way he's gonna be able to come do this whole thing with me, and he doesn't know anything anyways about cars. I feel more comfortable like going by myself than letting him, like Brent's someone, like he just loves nice people. If the dealer is like scamming him, he wouldn't know because he's like just such a nice guy. And I'm like, I always know that people are trying to get something out of you, you know? I feel like I'm smarter with that, so I'd honestly rather go by myself. Or with my dad. I feel like my dad is like really good with this type of, he's not good with cars, but he's like good with this type of stuff, but it's okay. Big girl things, I'll handle it on my own. I did this car on my own, so I'm like trying to go back and remember how I did it. My mom's in town, so she's with Sky, which makes it so, which is what I've been waiting for to do this, because I've been meaning to go for like the last month, but I was not gonna bring Sky to the car dealership. Shopping is the worst thing in the world. I'm over it. I'm like sad. I want to go home. But basically, he said he called my car vintage. He called my car vintage. I don't know. Hi guys. Oh my god, I forgot to show you my bag. I opened it late the other night. And I'm obsessed. This is the Boyard PM sized bag in the Artois, which is like the more structured one. I feel like the one most people, like the one I always see is the one that is like a lot more flimsy, and the bottom kind of sags when you have stuff in it. And so I did a ton of research before buying one of these bags because I couldn't return this because I got it on the RealReal, but I got it in the pristine condition with the tags and everything. But there's not a store, like I think the closest store is in New York. And I don't even really know how all of that works, but it's like really weird to try and like find this bag. And it's perfect. The inside is just like this canvas material. I just have a bunch of crap in it. This is like how I roll when I have a big bag like this, and why I needed something, because like all of this was not fitting. Well, I actually did fit everything in my last everyday bag, but it wasn't like, if I need, right now I have like a bunch of snacks in here because we're about to head out for this one. And I threw a bunch of snacks and stuff in here for her, and then I have my vlog camera can fit in it now. So yeah, that's it. Just wanted to share the details. This is the Artois. If you have been eyeing this bag, which I've been eyeing it forever now, highly recommend. It's so perfect for every day. Also, I want to get a bigger style for travel, but I really feel like I can fit everything in this. So, what? All right, we're gonna go get in the car anyways, and we can grab it. If you want to take a shower, we're getting massages. We're at the Conrad. Brent got them for us for Mother's Day. Girls to Hubbard and Craven's, my favorite coffee place here, and we got some coffees, came back to the house, hung out, and then we all went to breakfast. I feel like when guests come to town, I have been taking them to either Padded Shoe or Garden Table, which is downtown. Garden Table is definitely a place you take like guests because it's like really unique and the vibes are really fun there, but like Garden Table is more like a place you take people, right?
I think they're both.
They're both.
They're similar.
I know, we kind of go to both equally. I just got a huge box from Hourglass, and I never buy new makeup anymore because I feel like I know what I like, and then you just get stuck using the same things. So I love getting, obviously, makeup PR because I have so much fun with makeup, and I've never tried this concealer before. It's the Hourglass, what is it called? Maybe Vanish Concealer, and it's in the shade Cedar. Yeah, Vanish Concealer, and it is next level. Like, I can't stop using it. I am the biggest concealer critic. Like, I have gone through so many different ones and like so many different phases. And I was a big NARS creamy concealer girl for a really long time until I discovered the Chanel concealer. And Sky recently was like using it as a magic wand, and now I have no idea where it is. Then all of a sudden I opened this box from Hourglass, and I'm like, oh, well, this will give me an excuse because I never would have tried this because I'm so in love with the Chanel one. It gave me an excuse to try the Vanish, and it's so good. I probably needed a little bit darker of a shade because my Chanel one was really light for like winter time. And both of these look good with no makeup under them too. Or like on a spot or something for throughout the day. It's like very undetectable. I'm moving so fast. Another new, this is like new products that I've been loving that I haven't like talked about yet, is this dipstick. And this is not new, it's new to me. Another one that I just would have never tried because I love what I use. And it smells so good, and you have to use the brush that they just came out with because it blends it so fast and so efficiently, and it doesn't move the makeup underneath. Another reason why I just haven't been wearing a lot of makeup, because it's just such a pain to figure out a good routine where the products just like work together. It honestly takes a lot of practice. Probably not the time to be trying a new product, but we're gonna do the Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. I've used this before, but it was like years ago. I can't remember if I liked it or not. And I am a Laura Mercier ride or die. Also, I feel like I'm not gonna know if I like it until the end of my makeup. Okay, blush, I'm gonna use the dipstick, and then I'm gonna layer it. The same stick. Oh, and this is in the shade Starlit, and it's the hot pink one. And I've tried a few different sticks, and these tones of these colors are like the best. And then I'm gonna go over it with this blush by Charlotte Tilbury. Did I say blush or brush? I'm losing my mind. And I'll have everything linked down below in a folder. I've been way better about getting everything put together. So if you see anything that I'm wearing, talking about, I try my best to have it all linked down below. Powder over top. I'm kind of overloading on the blush, but I feel like blush is the first thing to go off your face. Brow gel, best of the best. I wonder if this is like a clear bag policy, if they have like small bag or something. Football games, you have to bring a clear bag. Even, I looked it up, even for Colts games, I'm gonna have to bring a clear bag. Or they need to be 4 by 6 inches. Dibs highlight. I'm kind of on a Dibs and Hourglass kick right now. And time on my hands to like organize. Also, Sky comes in here now and just thinks she's a beauty queen, pulls things out, uses them, not like actually opens them and uses them, but pretends to use them and then puts them back like not in their correct place. And it's cute because she like pretends, and I don't want to tell her not to touch it because she's being like really creative and whatever. She likes to pretend to do her makeup because she sees me doing it. My mom always had a vanity growing up, like always. I can always remember sitting and watching her, or just like seeing her get ready at her vanity, blow drying her hair, and it's fun because now I'll catch Sky watching me and I'm like, I remember doing that.
Babe,
Yeah?
what time do you think you'll be ready?
Right now, I'm about to get dressed. Okay, let me get dressed and then I'll pick, well, let me take my hair out and show you. I only curled the top portion of my hair, and I have so many gray hairs right now. I need to get my hair done. Why do I have gray hair in my 20s? I don't understand. Why did that happen? Does anybody else have gray hairs in their 20s? It's scary. I'm like, oh, that hurt. I don't know how to take these out properly. Okay, there's the hair. See, when you just curl those few curlers that I had, it makes such a difference. And then the bottom of my hair, I used a round heated brush, which I'm gonna go over a couple of pieces just to smooth it out and give it a little bit of body. And then I'm not gonna put any spray or anything because then I feel like that's when it wears weird for me, my hair. I can't like use products in it or oil because it'll like it'll oil it down and I'll lose all my body. So I just like to use my dry texture, and I have my leave-in conditioners obviously and everything from when I got out of the shower. And this will all just fall out pretty much by the end of the night, but it will still look like done, if that makes sense. It won't be like frizzy or matted down weird or weighed down weird from any products. Okay. Let me get dressed and I'll be right back. I'm gonna do some gold jewelry. This is from Pandora's new collection. This is Jenny Bird's new collection. And my rings are also, you guys, who remembers the little Pandora charm bracelets? Pandora came out with a bunch of new stuff and it's insane. I have them on with my love ring because it came in a big PR package, and this is the ring, or this is the finger that they fit. But I kind of like them all stacked.
On Pennsylvania. Yep. Okay.
On the road, I've been away for far too long, but now I'm on my way back home. I hear the west winds calling out my name. They telling me to head your way, down your road and past your gates. Keep your eyes on the horizon.
Oh my gosh, this is cool. I really like the brown. What do we think? Wow. Okay, I'm actually obsessed with the brown. I love the chocolate. Oh my gosh, look.
Get air right here.
You want some air? I know, it's so hot. I'm not used to a sunshade. My head is getting hot. Or I'm not used to a sunroof. My head is getting hot. I love this car so much. I'm taking it really quickly on the highway because I want to make sure that the pickup is okay, because I'm used to a V8 and this is not. So I just want to make sure I feel really safe in a car that can pick up really fast and like go really fast. I just feel safer that way. I don't know why. Like when I have always driven like my mom's car or something, I always like get a little anxious because I can't speed up fast enough or get around someone fast enough. So we're gonna go get it on the highway and see how it feels. But Sky is like loving it. She's like ready to take a rest. I feel like because it's darker and moodier in here, it is like cozy for her. But I just wish I knew how to, when I go back, I'm gonna take my time and I'm gonna make him teach me how to set up my phone and do the Apple CarPlay, because that's really the only thing I wanna know that will work, because I really think I'm gonna get this car. It just makes so much more sense. It's the same size as my car, which is what I love. Like I still feel really up high and big. Not as high, but I still feel like big in this car. And the inside is just so luxurious, and having all these upgrades just make all the difference. Okay, now we're back in my car. Now I'm like, I love my car. Yeah, the whole inside of that car is like, I love this car, but I just am like excited for a change maybe. I'm just gonna go home and research and research and research and try to figure out what the best option is. Like if that is a good price for that car. I know it is. My dad sent me the Kelley Blue Book while I was in there. And
I'll Daddy drive on this new car right here. He loves it.
You think he'll love it? Sky was really upset to get back in this car. She wanted to go back in the new car, right? Where are your glasses?
No.
Why? You don't want to wear them?
I'm fine.
You're fine? Okay.
I can't.
Alright, you're fine. You don't have to wear them. We're gonna go home and eat and do stuff, and then Mommy's...
No stuff is neat.
Okay. Somebody needs something.
I'm
You're thirsty? Okay. Okay. Hi, you guys. I'm home from looking at a few more cars. This is like supposed to be a work day for me. I have so much that I need to get on and on top of, but I just feel like I can't get caught up right now. My mom was in town for a good week, and my plan was to like get my car stuff taken care of. Obviously, which you saw in this vlog, that I'm just, you know, having more car problems, and I can just hear it. I just know something is about to go wrong, and I can't be out of a car again for a long period of time. I didn't have my car for like 2 months, a few months ago. So I have been trying to take care of that, and I went into it not knowing what I wanted or like what I was looking for. And I think that was a really bad idea, because then I got really stressed out. 1, 2, I went to Land Rover, and the trade-in value that they gave me was so scary. I just like felt so sad. And I just thought like, oh my gosh, now I'm gonna have to do the hassle of like trying to sell my car, because like I know it's not worth what they're trying to tell me, blah, blah, blah. It was just like a lot. So I gave up, and then like the next day we found out that the Pacers were going to be playing the Celtics, which you guys know one of my really good girlfriends' fiance is on the Celtics. So my Boston girls came to town for the game, which was so amazing, because I've been dying to, Maggie and I have been talking forever about her coming to see, so it all like played out and worked out, so she could come with Emma and see the game, and then Brent and Peyton could hang out, and we had so much fun. And my mom was in town, which was also so nice, because we were able to like do dinners, go to the game, stress-free. It was really, really nice, because we have not established a sitter yet. So we haven't done any type of like date night or gone out with friends since we moved here, which is fine. I don't mind that. We're such family people and like homebodies that that's kind of the life we like live. But anyways, we had an amazing time. But then my mom left on Sunday, and I was like, oh my God, this car stuff, like I have to take care of this car. My AC has been going in and out. It randomly blows, like it blows cool, but not like cold. So then it'll like kick back on, and I'm like, oh my God, no. Like I can't have this all summer doing this, and like Sky in the back seat, like sweating. There's just no way. So yeah, the craziest stuff was like happening with my car during the week when I was like planning on doing it all. So everything with my car is fine right now. And I took it in today to another dealership with Sky, which first of all, they were so accommodating. Oh my gosh. The fact that I was able to test drive these vehicles and like move the car seat from car to car, I'm almost kind of happy it worked out this way, because now I could see like what the car seat felt like in the car, and like loading her in. It's almost a good idea. If you have toddlers and you're like looking to get a new car, I would bring them with you just to like test it out, because that's such a big part of the car, is like how comfortable they will be, how the car seat functions in it, and like how much room they have. And then like you loading the babies in and out, it just was like honestly something I wasn't even thinking about. And I'm glad that she was with me, because it was really helpful to like know those things too. So I test drove a couple of Mercedes SUVs today. That sounds so bizarre. I know that I drive like a really nice luxury car right now, and I love it. And you guys know I don't want to give it up. Like I love her so much. I have never like looked into other, I've just always loved how Range Rovers looked. So 4 years ago, it was like my goal, and like it was like the biggest thing for me to like get this car, and I'll never ever forget it. But now to be like looking at these other types of SUVs and like test driving them, I just feel so lucky to be able to look at these types of cars and drive these cars and like not even think twice, because I haven't talked about this in probably 4 years, like since I bought my Range Rover, but my past is not, I didn't grow up with a life like that at all. And my first car, I did get to go halfsies. Whatever I saved up, which was a couple $1,000s from like babysitting, because I was like in gymnastics. There was no time for me to like get a job. And got a truck that had like rust on it, and it was like, I thought it was so cute. It was like a Dodge Ram front seat only truck. And I drove around town. Something happened with it, I had to get rid of it. So then I'm like, okay, so then now it was like from all these cars, I have all the cars after that were like my purchases. And I've always had to like work for my own stuff, and my cars were always POSs. They were horrible, like hanging by a thread. I drove this rusted red burgundy like Jimmy that you had to like start it 10 times for it to start, and like then that one slid on some ice and I like fell into a pond. It was just like a whole thing. So then that car was like done, like fully totaled, and then I had to get this Saturn car, which was like tiny little red rocket Saturn. It was so dangerous probably for me to be driving this, and it was like just horrible. And like I don't even think the air worked in it or heat worked in it, something. But just to like be in the position that I'm in now, and just to be like grown and, you know, like looking at these nice cars, I always go back. I always think back to like where and how it all began, and I am just very appreciative. And like you guys are a huge part of that. Like I would have never been able to purchase my dream car at, how old was I? 24? Back in 2020. Yeah, there's just like no way. It's so crazy to me, and I still reflect on everything, and I'm just so grateful. And I honestly owe a huge thank you to you guys for like supporting me, showing up, watching, like all the things. It really is amazing what social media can do for you. I definitely don't take it for granted and want you guys to know that. But anyways, so having this nice, beautiful vehicle to trade in, and looking at just, you know, an upgraded, nice version of an SUV mommy car, I'm just like, oh my gosh, how far we've come. It's been just a crazy wild ride with the vehicles for me. But anyways, I'm just so excited. I'm also just really excited because I finally found something that I think I will love as much. I've been so funny about like getting rid of my car because I just love it so much. For today to have test driven a couple of different SUVs that I felt like really safe and like still have that like luxury feel. It was amazing. So I have one on hold for a couple more hours, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. I need to finish up my work before I can do anything, because I genuinely like can't rush this decision. Although this place that I went, they were so accommodating, and I can't even get over how nice everybody was and how he was so chill and like not pushy whatsoever. And just like the process seems super easy, and my trade-in for my car was way more than the first place I went, so I felt really good about that. And my dad's been like pulling some numbers and stuff, trying to figure it all out. So that is where we go. I'm like literally 50-50 right now. I've never been so indecisive about something in my life. If they're in the case that I don't go and get this car that I'm thinking about right now, comment down below something that you think would be fitting for me getting rid of the love of my life, and trying to replace it with something newer that isn't the same car, because Range Rover, I just can't. I can't. It's too much of a hassle. It's too wild. Like the amount of things that it always needs. And then you have to wait months for pieces and parts to come in. And let me know what you guys think. If you know what? A car that I'm just now remembering, when I was at Land Rover, it was conjoined with Volvo, and the guy was really trying to sell me, and I don't know if he probably got a commission or he just loved Volvo, but why would he be trying to sell me one? You know, that's where I'm like, okay. So I don't know if this is all true, but he said a Volvo is the safest car on the road. And he's like, my wife drives one, my daughter drives one, blah, 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 blah. You need da, da, da. He was very pushy. I didn't like his attitude, but thinking back, I'm like, that might have been a good car for me. When I sat in it, I just felt like, it felt very flimsy to me. I don't know, it might be a nice luxury. I bet it's a really nice luxury, beautiful car. I just don't know enough about cars, but it didn't feel how a Range Rover feels and how like a Mercedes feels, like heavy, and like the leather and the wood and everything in those vehicles just feel more like durable. That doesn't make any sense, and I'm not saying the correct terms, but I don't know how else to put it. The bulk of it, or like the heftiness, like the seats, like I felt like the Volvo seats were like the headrest was like this thin. And then like all the whole dash and everything just felt very like, it felt cheap. It's probably not cheap, and I need to not say that if it's like a really beautiful luxury nice car and I'm like talking, it just wasn't my style. Probably it felt too modern for me. I like that what I'm into is more of a classic, like it doesn't change much with the years. Like my Range is, it looks like the new versions, even though it's 10 years older than the new version. Not 10 years. Anyways, hopefully you guys will have some good recommendations, and I'm gonna do my best not to rush this decision and this process, because I know how important it is. And at this dealership, I think I get like a week to like really test it out, and like you get your money back if it's not the right car for you, which I think is really nice too, because I don't know if it's gonna be like every day if I'm gonna love it. So you kind of get that week to really drive it and get to know your car. So anyways, I'll let you guys know. I'm gonna pick up the vlog this week and hopefully have some updates. And then we have so much coming up. Oh my gosh, we have a 1.5-month long trip. Wait, the way I just thought this wasn't recording. We have a 1.5-month long trip coming up that I cannot wait to take you guys on. I'm gonna like get into my vlogging mode and document, because we are going to 30A for a bit of it, and then have a couple other things planned, and staying at the beach house, and then just gonna be living like the beach life. I'm gonna be cooking a lot, and oh, I just can't wait. I can't wait. I miss Florida so much, and I can't wait to get there. And so yeah, that's kind of what's coming up. And then we have like a bunch of other fun stuff this summer and a really fun fall as well. So make sure if you aren't already subscribed so you don't miss any future videos, and turn on post notifications. I'm gonna do a giveaway actually, now that I'm remembering, over on Instagram. So if you have the post notifications on and you're following me over on Instagram, send me a DM, and I'm gonna do like a little mini giveaway, but then I'm gonna be announcing a bigger giveaway that I'm doing later this summer, where I want to do like a luxury item. I saw someone recently do that, and I was like, oh my gosh, I would love to do that, whether it's like a piece of my own that I give away, or if it's like we go shopping for it. I don't know yet what I want to do, but yeah, that's my plan. That's the goal. For this one, I'm gonna give away a box of PR. I need to like gather it together and announce it better. But if you want to get ahead of the game, post notifications and DM me on Instagram, and I can check if you're following. Also, I feel like no one's even here in this part of the vlog, so if you're still here and listening, you have a really good shot at winning this next giveaway, because we've got to be 30 minutes in at this point. So anyways, I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.